introduce myself. I'm Joe Clary. I'm the president of Subventions. I'm also the chairman of the Military Affairs Council for the local region. I appreciate everybody coming here today. This is Subventions Corporate Intergalactic Worldwide Headquarters here in Fredericksburg. Before I get started, I want to invite Governor Youngkin to the stage. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone who helped make this event happen. Specifically, thank you to Governor Youngkin and Senator Durant for this incredible opportunity to host this event here today. It's an incredible honor for Subventions to be able to do this, and I appreciate that. Thank you to all the Commonwealth partners here who will be speaking today, and then more importantly, thank you to everyone who was here. It's great for you to be able to hear the Governor's message on this today. You know, we've all struggled with looking for jobs, right? Finding a job, keeping a job, transitioning to a job. And so I think we can all appreciate the Governor's vision here on helping job seekers find work in our great state. There's so many people out looking for jobs. The state has so many opportunities, not just within the State Department, but within the employers here in the great state of Virginia as well. You know, Virginia was rated the top state in the country, right? So Subventions has been voted the best place to work in Virginia. So there's some kind of weird math that can work out. We're probably the best company in the country. But people who know me know I don't know that, and so they would figure that
It's the associate property of a company in Virginia.
That's right. Tara's son's Teddy's here today. He's a math guru, and I probably screwed that up already. But to be honest with you, from our humble beginning 25 years ago as a company founded by three visionaries that are very well represented here today, we are a 400-person company today, and we're very innovative in the work that we do, and that's just not for the technical work that we do, but it's how we govern the company. And 5 years ago, I'm proud to say we became a 100% employee owned company. So we're 100% ESOP, which is a big deal for our employee owners. But we work on taking care of each other. It's a very important part of our culture. It's very important that we take care of each other. And then we work together to take care of the work that we do for our customers, which is very important work. And then through all those things, use the gifts and talents of the company to give back to the community and be able to do things like this. And it's an honor, again, to be able to do this. The 25 years that we've worked, we've done largely in support of the warfighter, and it's an honor thing for me to be able to do that. Subventions on its founding was 1/3 veteran, as one of the three was a veteran. Today we're still close to 25% veteran. I'm a veteran as well, and it's just a great thing for us to have 25% representation in this company with the technical work that we do and the type of things that the veterans can bring to the workforce. Karen knows I'm passionate about the veterans, and I'm just proud to have that as part of our statistic. I love working in Virginia. I love especially working for this company. I'm asked very often, what's our secret sauce? You know, you guys win contracts, you voted best place to work in Virginia, you know, you do so much in the community, and I'll be honest with you, it's the type of people that we have in our company. And as many of them are here today, the type of professionals that give a little bit more, that come to work, ready to work, and excited to do good things. And it's just an honor to be part of this company, to be able to do those things. And then when often I get a compliment about about the company, about how great we're doing in the community, the type of technical work we're doing, I'm also often quick with, well, we're hiring, right? And it also comes when someone's complaining about the work that they're currently doing with one of our competitors. I say we're hiring, but that is very true. Today we have 29 open requisitions, high-tech type work. I like to say we've been helping people, saving people off of I-95. We have very high-tech work here in Fredericksburg. A lot of system engineering, software engineering, modeling, simulation, cybersecurity, and all the great work that comes along with that. But it's clear that our NSWC Dogman customer and Marine Corps base Quantico, who heavily influence the type of work that we do here, are doing very important things for our area. And again, it's an honor for us to be able to support those things. So we are honored to host this event today, and look forward to letting you hear the people and how people can discover employment opportunities in our great state. You guys are tired of hearing me speak, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, your 74th Governor of Commonwealth, Governor Glenn Youngkin.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. What a great day to be a Virginian. And I appreciate everyone coming together to talk about the opportunities, the robust and plentiful opportunities that Virginia is presenting to all Virginians today, but a lot of people from around the country who have made a big decision that they want to come to Virginia and be part of our collective future. I want to thank Simventions for hosting today. What an awesome place, and the flags are overwhelming. I don't see Rice University up there.
We're hiring.
We're hiring. I was a mechanical engineer at one point, so maybe I can hang with you. But I just want to thank everyone for hosting today and joining us as we talk about one simple truth. Virginia has jobs. Lots of jobs. What we've seen over the last 3 years is a Commonwealth of Virginia that has absolutely reawoken as the best place in America to do business, stated by CNBC last summer. But on top of that, the best place to live, to raise a family, and to work. And that is reflected by the fact that company after company after company has highlighted Virginia as the place that they either want to expand if they're here or move here if they're not. And that has translated into over $100 billion of investment committed to plants, to expansions, to R&D centers, to new headquarters, and very importantly, to new power supplies across all of Virginia. $100 billion. And what comes with that is another 70,000 jobs in the future. 70,000 jobs for these great companies that are growing. And I try to tell everyone that the best career decision you can ever make is go work for a company that's growing. The elevator's going up, get on it, and go up with it. And I'm telling you, here at Simventors, you can go up the elevator. You got any room in your founders group? Because there's some people here ready to join you, but you're 100% employee-owned. And how cool is that? These are founders who understand what it means to be part of a team. And that's what it means to be part of the Virginia opportunity, is to be part of the team that is making it happen here in the Commonwealth. It's a very simple equation, folks, that when you have record investment from companies, you have record job growth. We've had over 260,000 more people working today than just 3 years ago. 260,000. Then you have record receipts into the states, because you have more people working than ever in the history of the Commonwealth. And then we run surplus after surplus after surplus. And we are now heading into our 4th year of surplus in the 4 years that I've been here. Nearly $10 billion of surpluses that have been generated while our administration's been in. And what we've been able to do with that is we've been able to return a substantial amount of money in tax relief to our owners, the people of Virginia. $8 billion by the time we're done. And by the way, there's another $1 billion in the budget that we're working on with the General Assembly. And I have to say, that piece of the budget, I hope we're not arguing over. I submitted $1 billion of tax relief. They submitted back $1 billion of tax relief. I think we're going to agree on that one. But $9 billion of tax relief over a 4-year period for Virginians. We've also been able to have record investment in education. And I will tell you, the education revised budget amendments will have Virginia investing 50% more in education than we did just 5 years ago. 50. Now, That's a big number, 50% more, but when you translate it into dollars, it's $7 billion over the biennium budget, more into K through 12 education. We've had record investment in law enforcement, and you've been seeing the results of the work that's been going on. We've had record investment to keep our rivers and streams of the bay clean. And my friends, we have seen all of that translate into a Virginia that has been soaring. As a result, Virginia has jobs, lots of them. And Virginia has over 250,000 jobs that are currently available to be filled by that next employee that gets to hear the second most powerful words in the English language. Now, the first most powerful 3 words in the English language are I love you. Luckily, my wife still says that to me. But the second most powerful 3 words in the English language are you are hired. What powerful words. They express so much. I value you, and therefore want you to be part of our team. You will have a future, and therefore you don't hire a person, oftentimes you hire a family. And then finally, we are going to succeed together. Powerful words about respecting another Virginian. And those words are being uttered over and over and over again. Now, with that opportunity, we need to make sure those jobs are well presented to people all over the Commonwealth and candidly all over the country. Because we had a phenomenon happen in 2023 for the first time in over a decade. We had more people move to Virginia than move away to the other 49 states. First time in a decade. And we shot up ahead of Tennessee, top 10. Top 10 place for people to come, live, work, and raise a family. And they want to come because it's a spectacular place to live, it's a spectacular place to raise your family, but it's a spectacular place to find a job. And that is really exciting. But also, we know that with the necessary actions that are going on in Washington today, and listen, the reality is tough. We have a federal government that has now $37.5 trillion of debt. And adding $2 trillion a year to that number. And that is an existential moment for our nation. It can't continue. We have to restore fiscal responsibility back to Washington. And the reality is that process is by definition disruptive. President Trump has said it himself. This is going to be hard. And yet, I firmly believe that we have a moment as we have a federal workforce that I know is going through real disruption, real job loss, that we can support. I know a little bit about this issue. When I was growing up, my father lost his job twice. It's tough on families. First time he lost his job, we were living in Richmond, and we had to move. Our family started all over again. And we moved to Virginia Beach, which is a wonderful place to have to move to. But we had to start all over again. And then, just 3 years later, he lost his job again. The company he worked for was sold, and they laid off everybody. And we went through it again. And so I have an extraordinary amount of empathy for the anxiety, the fear, and yes, the real financial challenges that are in front of a lot of Virginians. Now, to date, we haven't seen a lot of Virginians yet file for unemployment out of the federal workforce. It's a little less than 1,000 first-time claims. But I expect that there will be more, many more. And so how do we meet these people who need help? We meet them with opportunity. And that's why VirginiaHasJobs.com is so important. It's so much more than a website. At VirginiaHasJobs.com, you can find 3 incredibly important resources. Number 1, resources that if someone needs help filing for unemployment benefits, someone needs help understanding how to make sure they keep their health care coverage, it's all there. Our Virginia Unemployment Trust Fund is well funded today. It has $1.5 billion in it. And of course, the federal government replenishes it dollar for dollar for any benefits that are paid to federal workers that are filing for unemployment. The second thing on this website, of course, are 250,000 plus jobs. All over. Great jobs. Half of those jobs require, just a little bit under half of those jobs, require a college degree or something greater than a baccalaureate degree. The other half of the jobs require real skills. Good paying jobs. There's real opportunities. And I even, every now and then, will meet someone who says, I need some help. And I will go to the website myself and help look for opportunities for Virginians. These opportunities are all over the state. In the Northern Virginia area, there's about 110,000 of these jobs that stretch all the way from Northern Virginia down here, of course, into Fredericksburg. And so there are robust opportunities at virginiahasjobs.com. The third thing you find on the website, of course, are all of the support infrastructure to make sure that there is a confident journey to those jobs. Training at our community colleges for credentials if you need to upskill. College activity. All kinds of certificate programs. And, of course, all kinds of both state and local resources to help you navigate this. You can find a friend, a coach. You can actually find people who help you write your resume if you haven't written it in a long time, to help you prepare for interviews, to make sure that you are best prepared, or have an academic opportunity to better prepare to take one of these great jobs. It doesn't mean that the journey won't be filled with challenges and lots of trepidation. But it does mean that there is a Commonwealth of Virginia here to help. A Commonwealth of Virginia that is rich with opportunity, and a Commonwealth of Virginia that wants Virginians who need to find a new career to in fact find it. Now I have to say that we are also seeing lots of people from around the country look at these jobs as well. We've had 2 virtual job fairs to date, and both of these job fairs have been regional in nature. We did one in Northern Virginia, and we did one down in Hampton Roads. Through these 2 regional job fairs, there were 14,000 jobs posted in the virtual job fair from 400 different employers. And we've had 135,000 unique visitors or participants in these job fairs, and 14,000 and a little bit more have already applied for these jobs. This works. This works. Connecting people with opportunity. And that is our collective blessing right now, given the strength of the Commonwealth of Virginia. And so with that, I just want everyone to understand that we are with you. The strength of the Commonwealth allows us to be dynamic at a time where we have economic opportunity for all Virginians. We have low unemployment and we have jobs. And so this is our opportunity. I am surrounded here by leaders who have jobs. They have jobs, they have support to help people find those jobs. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank them. So get ready, it's a good list. I first want to introduce a couple of my colleagues that are here. And of course, our Secretary of Labor, Brian Slater, has been deeply engaged in helping launch Virginia Has Jobs. And our Secretary of Commerce and Trade, Juan Pablo Segura, who is new in the job this week. His predecessor would like His predecessor, Secretary Karen Merrick, who is a rock star, decided this was a good chance for her to focus on some other things. She has dedicated so much time and attention, and she built an amazing team. And so Juan Pablo was able to step right in, and we're not going to miss a beat. Juan Pablo, thank you for accepting the invitation to serve. But around us are great leaders, and so here we go. These are companies that have jobs that are ready to hire, and it is a long list, and they're all around us. So, Aquia Realty, CPI Real Estate, Cushman & Wakefield, Cyber Bytes Foundation, Dominion Energy, Extreme Weather Roofing, First Line Tech, GAR Contractors, Germanna Community College. And I went to the Germanna Community College website, and there are a lot of jobs there. And in fact, there was a particular person who was reported in the newspaper who had an interesting background, and that particular person should go to the Germanna College website because there's a lot of jobs there. Oregon construction folks do an amazing amount of work all over the states. Kalahari Resorts, Kitty Hawk Technologies, Life Care Medical Transports, Mary Washington Healthcare, Matern Staffing. We need more of you in Matern Staffing. Please go there. Modern Door and Equipment Sales, the Rippian Investments, Shore United Banking, Stack Infrastructure, SBN International Corporation, Toto's Neighborhood Market, where I've been many times. United Way of Rappahannock is hiring, the University of Mary Washington, and Virginia Credit Union, just to name a few. This is Virginia's employment future. And that's why we're here celebrating it. And so with that, I would be very pleased, first and foremost, to thank all of you for believing in Virginia. Virginia's doing great. And it's a great time for us to have that strength translate into opportunity for all of those that want to call Virginia home. And with that, I would be remiss if I didn't first thank one of the other members of our General Assembly here, Delegate Paul Milday. Well, thank you for being here. I would like to invite your great state senator, Tara Durant, to share a few words with you. God bless you, and thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you all so much for coming. And I also want to thank the Governor for your leadership in so many ways. And to Joe, thank you so much. When I got a call from Juan Pablo that said, we'd like to host an event, you have a great spot, I didn't hesitate. I said, I've got the perfect spot. There's so many wonderful businesses and locations that we are blessed with in this area. But I just got the phone, we had chatted, and I remember this incredible venue, and I thought, this is perfect. So, yeah. It's an honor to celebrate this tremendous progress that we are making in workforce development and economic growth. And in the 4 years that I have been in the General Assembly, this has been at the top of the conversation. I have the honor to host a couple of task forces in different areas, and this has dominated the conversation. So I thought I would take a little bit of time today just to tell you that from my standpoint, from my viewpoint, how we have leaned in, especially from the General Assembly perspective, and how we're trying to support workforce development so that we do make Virginia the best place that you want to settle down with your families and have opportunities here, and that businesses want to come and settle here. Over the past 4 years, I have been deeply committed to strengthening Virginia's workforce, with a particular focus on healthcare, education, and the skilled trades. These industries, they really are the proverbial backbone of our economy, and by investing in them, we are not just filling jobs, we are creating sustainable career pathways that support families and drive our long-term economic prosperity. Through targeted legislation, we've taken some significant steps to support these industries, ensuring workers are equipped with the skills needed for this changing economy. And I think a lot of you here in this room will understand that particularly in this region, in the Stafford-Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania region, we are growing, and it is growing fast and it's changing. Legislation alone isn't enough. True success comes from collaboration. Businesses, educators, and the community leaders working together to develop lasting solutions tailored to our region's needs. One example of this collaborative approach is a bill that I championed last year, which took me a couple of years to work on, and it was thankfully signed into law, dedicated to 2 entry-level positions in the behavioral health field, allowing students to earn while they learn and have stackable credentials, which I think is incredibly important, and enter into the workforce sooner. Filling a critical need in our healthcare system, in addition, we've secured additional funding for career and technical CTE programs in our public schools, ensuring students gain hands-on learning and real-world experience. Recently, I had the privilege to sit down with members of our business community, educators, and veterans to assess the unique workforce needs of our region. One thing became clear: collaboration truly is key. By bringing together leaders from different sectors, we can build a stronger, more resilient workforce. One particularly exciting initiative I'd love to share that has emerged from these discussions is the vision for a regional career and technical education program spanning multiple school districts. It's one that I am particularly excited about. By partnering with local businesses, and this is something they have been shouting to the rooftops that this is what they want and need, we can maximize our resources and provide students with the practical skills they need to enter high-demand fields like healthcare, technology, the skilled trades. This program not only helps students succeed, but will also ensure that businesses have access to a highly skilled workforce. At the same time, we recognize that workforce development must go hand in hand with business growth. That's why Governor Youngkin has led the charge in Virginia's Business Ready Sites program, ensuring that we have an infrastructure and industrial sites in place to attract new employers and expand opportunities across the Commonwealth. By preparing shovel-ready locations, we are making Virginia even more competitive, allowing businesses to move quickly, set up operations, and create high-quality jobs right here. So it's no surprise that Virginia has been ranked as the top state for business in the nation. Our highly skilled workforce, strategic investments, and business-friendly policies have made the Commonwealth a national leader in economic growth and innovation. But to maintain this competitive edge, we must continue to invest in workforce development to ensure readiness, combining with our workforce initiatives, and in laying that foundation for sustained economic growth. When businesses know they can find both the talent and the infrastructure they need to succeed, they choose Virginia. And when Virginians have access to good jobs and high-demand industries, that's when our communities thrive, and that's when they decide to make Virginia their home. And as we move forward, I encourage all Virginians, business leaders, educators, workers, community members, all of the above, to stay engaged in these initiatives. We all have a role to play in shaping the future of our workforce and our economy. And together we are building a Virginia that leads the way in innovation, opportunity, and prosperity. So now it's my pleasure to introduce a true force multiplier, someone who is a problem solver and now a really good friend, our amazing Susan Spears with the Fredericksburg Regional Chamber.
All right, how's everybody?
Very well.
We have Chamber of Commerce weather today. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, well, we'll let you. All right, I am delighted to be here today. Good afternoon. Honored to be here to discuss an important new initiative that will help drive economic growth and strengthen our workforce. I'd like to begin by thanking Governor Youngkin. Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for being here with us today to share information about the Virginia Has Jobs program. The Chamber of Commerce is truly excited about how this initiative can be a game changer for our businesses and for our workforce. The Fredericksburg region is home to 3 military installations, and it is a short distance from thousands of federal jobs. It has one of the highest concentrations of veterans within the Commonwealth. Because of our physical proximity to tremendous federal opportunities, our region is strong, but actions like a base realignment and closure or sequestration can cause our resiliency to be challenged. Time and again, we, the business community of the Fredericksburg region, hand in hand with the businesses throughout our great Commonwealth, have defeated adversity. This is because we prepare for challenges. We seek solutions, and we emerge brighter and more determined than before. This is one of those times. And the Virginia Has Jobs program is here to help. It represents more than just an initiative. It sends a powerful message of hope to those facing uncertainty in their careers. With over 250,000 jobs available across the Commonwealth and thousands right here in this region, the Virginia Has Jobs program has created a vital bridge for workers to transition into roles where their skills can truly shine. The program's user-friendly platform effectively connects job seekers with employment opportunities, telling a compelling story. Oh, I thought it was claps, but no, he dropped his All right, again, that's it. The program's user-friendly platform effectively connects job seekers with employment opportunities, telling a compelling story that Virginia is not only open for business, but it stands as the best state for business in our nation. You can applaud that. The Virginia Has Jobs website boldly exclaims right on its front homepage, "Land your dream job in Virginia," with links to the regions that are outlined for the initiative. Our regional link, as the governor mentioned, it takes job seekers directly to jobs that are available in the public and private sector right here in this region and beyond if you want to look at the other links. It also details the upcoming on April 8th, the hiring event for our district. So check that out or send people there. And there is so much more there. The site is right on time for today's workforce. Easy to find, easy to navigate, and chock full of timely opportunities for job seekers. As we look forward to the future, I envision the Fredericksburg region continuing to flourish as a dynamic hub where talent meets opportunity. On behalf of the Fredericksburg Regional Chamber of Commerce, I extend our sincere gratitude to you, Governor Youngkin, for your vision and your leadership. Together, we are building a future where businesses prosper, workers thrive, and we are known for being open for business. Thank you. Matt Wallace, VP of the Virginia Division at Modern Door and Equipment Sales.
She makes me want to check out the website for a new job, but I already have plenty to do. So, my name is Matthew Wallace, and I'm the Vice President of Modern Door. I am also a resident of Warsaw, Virginia, so Virginia is home for me. Modern Door is one of the largest optical partition suppliers in the country, and over the last 10 years, we've also grown into a leading glass and glazing company here in Virginia. In November 2021, following Governor Glenn Youngkin's election, our management team recognized that Virginia was shifting towards a pro-business, pro-growth environment. We got very excited about this. It was an exciting time for our state. We knew that Modern Door wanted to take part in the transformation happening here in Virginia. We firmly believe that small business is the backbone that drives the American economy, and under Governor Youngkin's leadership, Virginia has become a strong supporter of small businesses. Additionally, we have been fortunate to find an outstanding workforce here in Virginia, allowing us to hire talented team members who have contributed to our continued success. After Governor Youngkin took office, our management team made the strategic decision to invest heavily in our Virginia division and strengthen our presence in the Ashland, Virginia area. Since 2022, we have expanded our workforce, we have invested in automated machine manufacturing equipment to enhance efficiency, and we just completed a major expansion to our fabrication facility. Thanks to Governor Youngkin's hard work and pro-business policies, more and more businesses are moving to Virginia, creating tremendous opportunities, especially for those in construction and manufacturing. Over the past 3 years, Modern Door has been awarded hundreds of contracts across Virginia. Some of our most notable projects include the Caesars Casino project in Danville, Kalahari right here in Fredericksburg, Rivers Casino in Portsmouth, Virginia Manufacturing Association in Richmond, and the Flow Pharmaceutical buildings in Petersburg. Virginia is now ranked #1 in the nation for business, and Modern Door is growing, and we are hiring. We know that our future success lies in Virginia, and we have several positions available at our Ashland office. In closing, I would like to thank Governor Youngkin for his continued support and commitment to small businesses here in Virginia. We look forward to the many opportunities Virginians will have, not only in the prosperity of our great state, but in the respect and growth of small businesses across Virginia. As an employer, an employee, and a resident of Virginia, it is extremely important to me and my family that Virginia continues to grow and support small businesses. Thank you. Dick Miner of Stack Infrastructure.
Thank you, Matt. Has anybody here heard about a data center in this region? Industry or help? Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nick Miner, and I'm a proud resident of Stafford County and a Director of Public Affairs for Stack Infrastructure. Stack is headquartered in Denver, Colorado, operates over 44 data centers across 23 markets with a combined capacity of 2.5 gigawatts, either built or under development. One of our most exciting recent projects is right here in Stafford County. We successfully collaborated with the county to rezone a 500-acre site for a 1.8 gigawatt data center campus. This project will include 19 data centers, 6 convenience substations, and essential water infrastructure. But what does that mean for jobs? At full build-out, the Stafford Technology Campus is expected to create between 5,000 and 6,500 construction jobs over the next 6 to 7 years. Once completed, it will support over 600 high-paying data center jobs with an average salary of $120,000 per year, contributing more than $70 million in payroll to the local economy.
All right, let's stop.
Data centers are not just rows of service storing information. They require a diverse, highly skilled workforce to operate, maintain, and secure these facilities. Data centers directly employ workers in fields such as electrical engineering, cybersecurity, IT support, and facilities management. Beyond these technical roles, there is growing need for administrative support, logistics, and project management. From a skilled trades perspective, these buildings demand speed and quality, employing workers in fields such as electricians, equipment operators, plumbers, fire sprinkler installers, carpenters, drywallers, painters, and sheet metal fabricators. Looking ahead, the growth in this region and state show no signs of slowing down. By 2030, experts predict that the continued investment in the Virginia data center market will generate even more employment opportunities as technology advances and the demand for data storage and processing continues to rise. With billions of dollars in investment pouring into the state, we hope Virginia remains at the forefront of this booming industry. I'd like to take a moment to sincerely thank the Stafford County Board of Supervisors for their continued dedication and leadership on this project. Your support has been instrumental in driving economic development, data center growth, and ensuring that Stafford remains a thriving place for business. I'd also like to thank Governor Youngkin for his unwavering support of this industry's growth. His commitment to creating a business-friendly Commonwealth has helped ensure that Virginia continues to lead the way in data center development. In conclusion, the most important takeaway from the growth of data centers in Virginia is the creation of opportunities for our youth. The most valuable asset in any community is the next generation, and it's our responsibility as citizens to ensure that they are educated and have a bright future. I see the Stafford Technology Campus and the data center industry as a whole playing a crucial role in this effort. Thank you. So I'm going to introduce Lord.
We are a small to medium-sized business. We've been in Virginia for 22 years. We're based out of Chantilly, but we moved our headquarters about 60% of our operations in-house, and we want to get the rest, the other 40% within a couple of years. We are expanding and growing in all departments. So we have sales, we have contract management, we have business development. On the operations side, we have logistics, operations, production floor. We also have training. So we do a lot of hands-on training with our customers. A lot of the products that we're employing make things not just better and faster, but really safer for them in a smaller footprint. So normally when you're doing decon, you need a really long runway to be able to make sure that everybody makes it out clean and safe. With our products, it really just reduces the logistical footprint. And so we have to do a lot of training to make people understand, kind of manage that change, right? Break the mentality that they've had for a long time. So training is really important for us, and it's a travel opportunity. We have half our team is in Norway right now, so I get the pleasure of standing up here. So, but we go everywhere and we train everyone to just help keep everyone safe. So we are constantly providing value to the responder, healthcare, and military communities, and those are just ever important in our world today. So contact us if you're interested in learning more about opportunities. I will not give you my last name. Just go to firstlinesec.com. It's much easier. And thank you for the opportunity. And I would like to introduce Jackie Davis.
Thank you, Lord. Governor Youngkin, on behalf of the Bacon Social Workforce Development Board, I want to sincerely thank you for your unwavering commitment to strengthening the workforce system across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Your leadership and investment in workforce initiatives are making a difference in our communities and our economy. At the Bacon Social Workforce Development Board, we believe that workforce development is economic development. The belief is reflected in our strong partnerships within our region, where collaboration drives opportunity, growth, and long-term success. The Virginia Has Jobs initiative is a perfect example of how we can come together, how we can bring businesses together and job seekers in a way that fuels economic prosperity. With over 16,000 job openings in our mostly rural region, with 3,600 right here in Stafford County alone, the stakes are high and the opportunities are abundant. We must ensure that our businesses have the skilled talent they need to thrive while providing individuals with meaningful pathways to success. Virginia Has Jobs is more than a tool for our region. It is a game changer, connecting the talent to businesses with opportunities in real time. As we look ahead, the Bacon Social Workforce Development Board remains committed to working alongside you, Governor, and your team to make Virginia, and especially the Bacon Social Workforce area, the leading destination for business growth and workforce development. Together, we can build a stronger, more competitive, and more prosperous future. Governor Youngkin, thank you again for your leadership, your vision, and your dedication to ensuring that Virginia leads the way. And now, I will turn it back over to our governor.
Thank you. So as you've heard, Virginia has jobs. Virginia has jobs. I encourage everyone to go to virginiahasjobs.com, explore for yourself, see the opportunities that are there, and most importantly, make sure everyone else knows about it as well. With that, I want to thank all of these leaders, business leaders, public service leaders who understand that people need support as they move from one job or one career to another. But most importantly, I want to thank all of you. Thank you for taking time out of an incredibly busy day, a beautiful day in spring in the Commonwealth of Virginia, where we recognize that this is indeed the very best place in America to live, work, and raise a family. And now, this is the way we end every meeting in our administration. I ask everybody, what time is it? And everyone says together, time to go to work. God bless you. Thank you. And may God bless you.